Welcome to the ES90. It's a brand new Volvo, and guess what? It's not an SUV. I say that because while the Swedish manufacturer has a broad range of cars on offer in the UK, none of the existing model lineup are saloons. And that's a shame because in the past, some of Volvo's best work has been on low-slung, sporty four-door sedans. Trouble is, the market for those cars isn't what it once was, and because of that, the SUV takeover began, and we come to the point where the launch of a Volvo Saloon is now very unusual. And sure enough, the ES90 is not here to pull in big sales. Rather, it's been launched with A, an eye on the Chinese market, and B, to spearhead the company's forthcoming wave of next-generation EVs. The fact that Volvo doesn't expect it to shift in huge numbers is, actually, good news in my opinion. It means that they can push the quality up, take risks, and deliver something that will hopefully be a genuine alternative to a BMW i5, a Mercedes-Benz EQE Saloon, or an Audi A6 e-tron. The ES90 is set to start from around £70,000 in the UK, which is in the same ballpark as all of those rivals that I've just mentioned. But, and I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all that, I think this is the best looking of the four cars. So let me show you some of the details. The front end is, as always with Volvos, dominated by the Thor's Hammer DRLs with a further streak of illumination below. But there's also a lovely clean look to the bumper with no radiator grille, meaning the badge is contrasted directly against the paintwork. Down the side, you've got one almost entirely straight line that runs from the front lights to the slightly tapered rear end, while the lights at the back are repeated in the rear window in an unusual vertical orientation. Do you think this is the best looking Volvo of the 21st century so far? Let us know in the comments below. But as tempting as it is, I can't just spend the entire video talking about how the ES90 looks, because under the skin, there's some very, very clever stuff going on. See, the ES90 is based on the cutting-edge SPA2 platform that also underpins the EX90 and the Polestar 3. However, this is only the second car to use the superset tech stack, meaning all of the vehicle's hardware and software modules are in one place. And even more important than that, the ES90 debuts the all-new dual NVIDIA Drive AGX Orin computers, which are around 40 times as powerful as an Xbox Series X. Now, obviously, Volvo is very excited about this because with that extra computing ability, it can roll out over-the-air updates more efficiently and more quickly. And that could be anything from connectivity improvements to greater range or improved safety features. That's because the new tech allows Volvo to increase the size of their AI deep learning model by about 5 times. So it's gathering so much more information that the company says will be put towards improving the customer experience and the car over time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let us know what you think. As always with Volvo, however, there's an uncompromising approach to safety, and indeed much of the software side of that is down to the brand new tech stack. For example, there's tech to gently remind you if it senses that you're distracted while driving. There's a door opening alert to look out for pedestrians and cyclists, and the car can even detect the breathing of a baby and then alert you to the fact that you might have left it in the car. Not all of these features are necessarily brand new, but the tech behind it has been vastly improved, at least according to Volvo. As for the rest of the cabin, it is exactly what you want from an expensive Volvo. It's minimalist, but not sparse, like a Tesla. It's super luxurious feeling, and along with the tech, there's a lovely range of sustainable materials used. Meanwhile, all the crucial information is displayed on a head-up display, a 9-inch digital dashboard, and a 14.5-inch central touchscreen. The infotainment system is a big improvement over recent Volvos that were starting to feel a little bit dated. This one feels bang up to date. There's wireless CarPlay, built-in 5G, integrated Google services. It's got everything you need. Other standout features include a Bauer & Wilkins sound system with 25 speakers delivering 1610 watts and a special Abbey Road Studios mode that we're very keen to try out on the final version. You've also got an electrochromic roof that allows tons of light in but can also offer shade at the touch of a button. It is, all in all, a lovely place to sit. The ES90 will be offered with 2 battery sizes, both of which will be available in the UK market and underpinned by 800-volt architecture. The entry-level 88 kWh battery model with a single-motor rear-wheel drive layout delivers 328 brake horsepower and a range of up to 404 miles. Meanwhile, the larger 102 kWh battery variant is exclusively available with twin motors and all-wheel drive. Badged as either twin motor or twin motor performance, the range on both is rated at up to 435 miles, but the latter gets 671 brake horsepower and a 0 to 62 miles an hour time of just 4 seconds. Charging time is rated at 20 minutes for a 10 to 80% refill at a 350 kilowatt charging station. All in all, I am very excited to try this car on the road because Volvo finally has made another big, luxurious, powerful, elegant, grand saloon car. It looks amazing, the cabin is lovely, and it should be quick enough to keep up with its German rivals. Cars will land in the UK in the first quarter of 2026, but we'll definitely be getting our hands on one before that, so if you want to know what it's like, make sure you subscribe to the Car Magazine channel and keep your eyes peeled for more info on this big Swedish beauty.